Okay, welcome to the Marshall County Board of Supervisors regular session for December 17th at 9 a.m. here in the first floor meeting room of the courthouse. Notice to the public, the Board of Supervisors welcomes comments from the public during the time allowed for discussion. You are requested to approach the podium and use the microphone. State your name and address for the record and limit time used to present your remarks in order that others may be given the opportunity to speak. The normal process on any agenda item is for the chair to read the item from the agenda. The board is given an opportunity to comment on the issue and/or place a motion on the floor. An opportunity for discussion may be presented, at which time the public may participate and a roll call vote may follow. Roll call, please.
Ed?
Yes.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes.
Would you rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we get to start off today with item number 4, service awards. Always a good thing to do here. Paul, would you like to speak first?
Yeah, Jill Tompkins is our 25-year service award. Now, not quite half of that in my department, but she's some of the best assistant anyone could ever hope to have. I like to think of the office as kind of a big wheel, and she's basically the hub. She keeps everything together, and it's just she's really a pleasure to work with, and I hope I never have to replace her as long as I am here.
So another 25 years?
Oh, I'm not going to be here 25 years. But she also has an amazing ability to just, when things are getting really crappy, she will listen to what I have to say and maybe talk me off the ledge. I think it's because she had a lot of years as being a bartender. and so but she's very good at that. And she kind of says, whoa, well, let's look at this. So, no, I really, really appreciate your time with us and hope it continues.
Yeah. So, Jill, if you'd like to come forward, we'll recognize you
Where
for
do
that.
you go out here?
Yeah,
Where do you-
we'll do out here. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Open. I will.
Thank you, Jill.
Thanks, Jill.
All right, we'll move on to item number 5. I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I move that we approve today's agenda.
I'll second.
All right, roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes.
Ed?
Yes. All right, moving on to the consent agenda. Item 6, approve regular session minutes from December 3rd, 2025. Approve claims as audited. Personnel changes, new hire Triton Maddox from the Sheriff's Office, jailer from 24.36 per hour to start on or after January 5th, 2026. Status change, Donnie Box III, secondary roads, BOP 2 to BOP 3, 3308 per hour effective retroactively December 11th, 2025. Item 6D, file manure management plans, Woodford Creek Farms LLP 58100 at 8000 West 67th Street, Ames, signed with changes. Item 6E, acceptance of FY 2025 Marshall County official report of county highway. And that is the end of the consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve today's consent agenda.
Second that.
All right. Roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes.
Ed?
Yes. Item number 7, approval of the heroin and camp meth hotspot grants. Jordan, is this your
This is the sheriff's office.
Oh, this is the sheriff's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is just an annual approval, I believe. And this came from deputy, one of the deputies on the
Okay.
task force.
All right. Any comments or questions from our supervisors? Okay, I would entertain a motion to approve.
I move that we approve the heroin and camp meth hotspot grants.
I'll second that.
All right. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes?
Ed?
Yes. Item number 8, approve Tina Nelson to serve as County Conservation Board member from January 1st, 2026 through December 31, 2031. Emily, would you like to address this?
Emily Herring, Director, Marshall County Conservation. So Tom Mack, our board member of 12 years, is stepping down. He was a great addition to our board. He kept us on our toes, and he asked to get paid every single board meeting, which board members don't get paid, for the record. He always asked for raises, but he was a great person to have on our board. He had engineering, was a plumber in the background, had a lot of great education and information to help us with our projects. So we appreciated having him on our board, but he stated, "I do not own that position," and wanted to step down for somebody else to fill in. So there had been a lot of discussion with staff and other board members and people in the community on who would be a good fit. And one of the things our board members is lacking is a person who actually camps. And so Tina Nelson, who used to work for the county in public health, is a volunteer on our Friends Board, and she she's on our Friends Board for the last 2 years, been very, very active, and I thought she would be a good fit. She's an avid camper, both in the county and throughout the United States. And she, to me, I want people on the board that actively use our parks and see what needs to be done and how to improve. And I get very regular pictures of her and her grandkids out in the park, including playing at the Greencastle Playground in the blizzard a couple of weeks ago. So I asked her if she'd be interested in the board, and she said she would be. And I think she'd be a great fit. Not only is she avid camper, but her and her husband do active forest management. And she's a great volunteer. I asked her, "Do you want to be on the board?" And she said, "Only if I can keep volunteering." No problem. So
That also is volunteering. And that also is
yes,
volunteering.
it is.
Yeah.
And her husband also gets drug along for everything. So I get two, really. So so yes, this would be a 4-year, or this would be a 5-year position. We have a board member rotate out or re-up every single year. So, yeah. Do you have any questions about her or anything like that?
No, I think Tina'd be a great board member.
And working in the county, I think one of the hardest things when someone steps onto a board is understanding the county system and the kind of the layers of it and how it all works. And so for her already being in the county, or knowing kind of how the county functions, I think it'll be a good fit.
I'll make the motion to approve Tina Nelson to serve as the Conservation Board member from January 1, 26 through December 31, 2031.
I'll second that.
All right. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle?
Yes.
Goodman?
Yes?
Yes. All right, moving on to item number 9, approval of the federal aid funding agreement for the replacement of Bridge 0-6 on the 2900 mile of Oaks Avenue over South Timber Creek.
Dog Island, Polk County Engineer. I think you pretty much covered it. This bridge is, I believe, a mile south of Haverhill. And it does have some deterioration in the abutments that we're taking care of with just restrictive posting right now, but we're gonna get this programmed for 2027 right now.
Looks like it's about 3 miles south. Is it? Am I reading that, seeing that right?
It's probably about 1.7.
1.7, 2 miles. Okay. When you travel over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, nope, I was thinking of the wrong waterways. I was thinking of the next one up. Okay, you're right.
Okay.
At any rate, it's a highly used truck route for, especially during harvest, and so that's one that we want to keep at full capacity, and we're going to get it returned to that.
Any questions or?
When's the start date on that?
It hasn't been let
Oh,
yet,
oh.
so it's programmed for fiscal '27. So
27, okay.
Okay.
I can tell you though, once those signs went up, you're never getting two vehicles. Everyone slows way down to let one other go
Yeah.
in front. So that has actually helped.
the big deal on these agreements is that since this is BROS funding, it's a situation where we front end the cost of the bridge and then we get reimbursement from the state. So
Okay.
it's always tricky because you don't know exactly what fiscal year the bridge is going to be built in. With, the June, July thing.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Is there a motion?
I move that we approve the federal aid funding agreement for the replacement of Bridge O-6 on the 2,900 mile of Oaks Avenue over South Timber Creek, FHWA number 241835.
I'll second.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Yes. Item number 10, approve road maintenance agreement between Marshall County and ITC Midwest.
And this is a road maintenance agreement that will cover the roads that will be in the area of a transmission line build that ITC Midwest is going to construct here. Is it, when are you planning on starting that? Sorry. that's-
Yeah.
Jamie Toledo.
Hi, I'm Jamie Toledo. I'm with ITC Midwest. I'm one of the area managers, and we work very closely with Marshall County, Marshalltown, City of Marshalltown as well. Thank you, Supervisors and Paul, for being really good partners in the infrastructure space so we can deliver reliable energy to the area. These are 345 kV lines that you're probably familiar with that are going through. We refer to them as the Beverly lines. Those start in Q1. So we like to get all of our ducks in a row before that period of time and make sure we're being good partners in the space. We have concrete trucks, we'll have flatbeds, we'll have Ford 150s coming through. And we want to make sure that we're both in agreement with how the road should be treated. A lot of it's a safety issue. So do you want to do repairs if there's repairs needed? And when we reimburse those, that would be our cost. But we want to just make sure we have an agreement on how all of that works in advance. So that's what this road maintenance agreement is about. I want to thank Paul in particular because he worked with me while my father was in a bad place. So thank you. Sorry.
It's very similar to past agreements that we had with Mid-American Energy when they were doing a wind farm, repower or something. So it's just a matter of we're looking at the road condition and if there is problems with the road, this is how we handle it. We fix it and we will, bill them for reimbursement or I will have contact with their on-site foreman and they can sometimes take care of the issue as well.
And we'll have monthly meetings going forward.
And first quarter, you said you
Yeah.
expect, okay. Any other
No.
comments, questions? Okay, I entertain a motion to approve. Thank you.
And I'm here for any questions. if you have
Okay.
questions.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll make the motion to approve the road maintenance agreements between Marshall County and ITC Midwest.
I'll second that.
All right. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Yes. Item number 11, Resolution 2025-0030, approving homestead and family farm credits and military service exemptions. Yeah.
Sarah Badger, I'm the auditor recorder assistant for real estate. And this is something that's done every year. Blaze will get me a list of credits that have been disallowed for, in this case, it'll be 2025 taxes. People who have changed their property into an LLC, people who have passed away, instances like that, we would need to disallow those credits. So this is just a resolution stating that, that we're disallowing those credits, and then we send the letters out to them as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions or comments for Sarah?
No?
No?
No, thank you
Thank
for
you,
putting this
Sarah.
list together.
Yeah. All right. Is there a motion?
I move that we adopt Resolution 2025-0030, approving homestead and family farm credits and military service tax exemptions.
I will second.
All right. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Tim,
Yes. Item number 12, 2025-0031, resolution of the Board of Supervisors of Marshall County, Iowa, establishing the National Incident Management System and the National Qualification System as the standard for incident management in Marshall County. Kim?
Good morning, Kim Elder,
Morning.
Marshall County Emergency Management Coordinator. So this is new, but not so new. The National Qualification System would be the new verbiage in this. The National Incident Management System we've been working with since about 2006-ish. It was a federal pass down of how we work through our incidents, whether that's traffic control, planned events, or an actual emergency or disaster. So it's best practice that how we work through things. It wasn't new then either when it originated, but it was just a way to organize it. So, and that works everywhere from the operations level, the on-scene type fire, EMS, law enforcement, but it also works on the backside of things, emergency management, finance and administration, and the government side of things too. So again, it's not new, but it's just a rebranding almost of what it is. So the National Incident Management System we adopted as a county, and then also my commission back when it was originally done. And they've added the National Qualification System, which just adds a little bit more of the training and updates the training that we need to do at each level. So the actual plan that I presented has those steps through there. So if I hold this position, what are the qualifications that I need to meet? So not only does it outline how we work, but also what should we have in our training prior to. So it's just a good way that they organized it. So and also because of grants, there's guidelines, and we have to have this approved and adopted by the county, and then it'll go to my commission, who will also, hopefully, I'm sure they will adopt the guidelines also. So again, it's not new to our responders. They already know where they stand and what they do. They do it well, but it does help us, especially on the jurisdictional level, as emergency management, to when someone says, what classes do I need? Here it is. It's outlined already. It's not a guessing game. That has been a big help, because there's been a lot of years where there's some gray area. So
Is there a term to this? Kim, or
there
once
is not a
it's
term in
adopted?
this one. We, I think it was until it was updated kind of verbiage back when we did it originally. And I think the verbiage is pretty close to that now. This was one that I went through. I think I borrowed it from Powashik, who again, looked at the federal. So it's pretty much written at the federal level, and then we just tweak it a little bit. So, yep, that's what we're asking, is just for the board to recognize this NIMS and NQS guidelines, standards for Marshall County.
Okay.
So, any questions on it, or?
I think the term was my only question,
Yeah.
if it's something that has to be redone
I-
every so often.
Yeah, I think from what I remember on the old one, I tried to review all of the old documentation, and it basically was until it was changed at the federal level.
Until it's
So-
required again. then.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, so, okay.
Good.
All right, super, thanks.
Thanks, Kim.
Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion to adopt Resolution 2025-31, the Board of Supervisors of Marshall County establishing the National Incident Management System, NIMS, and the National Qualification System, NQS, as the standard for incident management in Marshall County.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any further discussion? Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Kyle,
Yes.
Finley,
Yes.
Kim,
Yes. Right, moving on to item number 13, time set aside for public to make comments on topics of county business other than those listed on the agenda. No action will be taken on any of these topics brought up in the public forum.
Thank you. John Warden, I live in Green Mountain. I'm here today because at the December 5th meeting in which you confirmed the appointment of Ronnie Manis to the library board, I said that I would keep you apprised of anything that happened around that appointment or confirmation. So last night, the December library board meeting was held, and Ronnie was there. And as I've done for several months prior, I invited the 4 latest trustees who were not there earlier than approximately mid-2023 to remain and either for further discussion or commit to meeting sometime in the future. I asked them to state what they would do in their comment time. So in their comment time, Ronnie Manis said that he could not stay after the meeting, but would commit to a meeting later. So that's a positive development. That's the first positive development in 3 years. So I contacted him last night after I got home, and I'm waiting for a reply from him, but he was a former trustee, and so he has experience with strategy and maneuvering as a board member, because actually he's probably gone off the reservation by agreeing to meet with me and probably Ray Mitchum. So we'll see how it works out, but so far, so good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you
welcome.
for the
Thank you.
update.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Morning, Jordan Gaffney, Marshall County Attorney. I just wanted to use public comment as an opportunity to update the board and the public how we did as a county with our internal employee funding drive for the Marshalltown Area United Way. And I'm really excited because last year we gave $5,233. This year we increased our pledges to $6,201. And I just want to say thanks to the board for your generosity and all our staff here at Marshall County for having hearts for helping others. This year I also promised, and Nan also promised special recognition for 2 departments. One department that had The greatest participation in this year's United Way Drive, that was the sheriff's office. Sheriff Phillips isn't here, but I'd like to thank him and leadership at the sheriff's office and Deputy John Rogers, who was on our campaign committee for United Way this year. We're coordinating with Deputy Rogers for them to have a pizza party. But we also have special recognition for the department that grossed the highest amount in donations. And this year, that was the Auditor Recorder's Office. So because giving is sweet and it has such a positive impact on our community, I present the positive donut.
Well done.
Well done, yes.
Leslie, Maria, Susan. Sarah, go get your donut.
Do I get to take a picture of that? Yeah. Well done.
Please.
Looks like you coordinated your outfits.
What's it say?
I may be a tiny donut, but I believe in you. Don't forget how awesome you are. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Jordan, that's cute.
Congrats, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
It looks like we're gonna have to up our game next year.
The donut's cute.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who participated and contributed. Very good. If there's no further public comment, we'll move on to adjournment, item number 14. The next regular session is Wednesday, December 31st at 9 a.m. in the courthouse first floor meeting room here. All business to be acted upon at that session should be submitted to the County Auditor Recorder's Office, the Board of Supervisors Office, or via email to the Board Clerk by Wednesday, December 24th at 12 noon. There being no further business to come before the meeting, we are adjourned at 9:27. Thank you.